He about to tear the roof off.
We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing out, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest park, security, or arena staff. Right around the corner is Rally Tower Building. Bring your family and friends, because everyone in attendance receives a virtual Miami Heat towel. Be the sixth man for your Miami Heat.
And fans, please be sure to attend Comeback Day. Attendees will receive
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. All right, Stan, what's something you have your eye on at the start of the season?
Well, every year we have a new rule or some kind of change in the officiating that affects how games are played and called. So it's something to watch for.
Let's take it to the sidelines where we've got some more on MP's big night.
He just had an all-time night, breaking the NBA record for assists in a game. The old mark, 30 by Scott Skiles back in 1990. He told us, quote, "All credit goes to my teammates. They were the ones scoring. I was just passing." The league is still buzzing about it, guys.
No doubt about that. Thank you. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Sar Thompson out there with Holland. And it's Duren in at the 5, down low. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
What a sensational move. Capture.
We're about 1 minute into the first. So, Greg, here we are. Just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Jalen Duren is out there with Holland. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Ivy. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first man.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Ivy with it. He's defended by Reed. Cunningham left side. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Outside, Jones. Good on the triple. Jones has got 5 points so far.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Inside, shot to stop the run, and Duren slams it in.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duren focused and flushing it home.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trail by 7. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Cunningham, following the basket by MP.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Adebayo, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ivy on the wing. He's defended by Reed.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Thompson with it, defended by Reed. And Holland gets it to go.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
You knew they were going to be aggressive, and now you see them executing that.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And that sends MP to the free throw line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. MP fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Now, here's Ivy. Pass to Holland. It's stolen by Adebayo. The shot's good.
And when he's scoring inside like that, Ivy is so much more difficult to defend.
Here's MP, coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. Adebayo with a screen on Cunningham. Adebayo throws it down hard.
Man, he put a little something extra on that finish.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Cunningham, pass to Ivy. The three-pointer off the mark. The Heat leading by 11. Jones from outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Ivy. They need this.
Oh, that was amazing! Oh, my goodness! Ivy right there trying to send a message. What a throwdown.
Jones for 3. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
Boy, he has been special to start this game. Shooting 8 of 9, just making it look easy.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
Count that one. And the Heat lead by 17.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Holland the pass to Cunningham. And Ware pulls it down.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now, here's Cunningham, coming off 31 points last game. And the shot goes in.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Heat. It's an 18-point game. And there's another one for the Heat.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Jones against Cunningham. Duran the pass to Ivy. He's looking for Duran. And
that's as good as it gets. Woo! Whoa, 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 whoa. That is just nasty right there by Duran.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Thompson. Holland. No good on the triple. MP fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Jones has got 29 in the game.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Here's Cunningham. No good off the front eye.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
The drive.
Oh, man! Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
So it's Detroit now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
And you know, when I watched that game back, I thought they actually did play well. The other team just played better.
Now, Ivy. He's got 6. Lobbed up there for Thompson.
And defensively, against pick and roll, you key on Ivy, and that will create passing angles.
And here are the Heat. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between. Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. The Pistons shooting around 46% at this point. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
Well, I'll take you inside this huddle. The message from the coach is simple. Can someone, anyone, guard him from the three-point line?
And start moving with your halftime. Let's go!
And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
You can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Now, here's Quickly. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Right on the bucket.
Well, he is just so confident off the catch and shoot. When Beal is that decisive, he is really tough to deal with.
And this young Pistons team... You and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but that's a product of that hard-nosed style.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Thunder was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits. Three categories. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Yep, that one goes in there.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And they get it. 2 points. That one goes.
And certainly Quickly is not afraid to attack that painted area if he sees an opening.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He logs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Here's Beal, following the score by Miami, to the wing right side. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And here's Jones. This one for three, and the three ball is good. MP's got 42 in the game. And so it's Miami, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Porter is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Yaka Jonas. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Hendricks in at the center position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. From 12 feet out. Again, the Heat good for two.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Curry passes to Beal. Floats it up for Curry. Porter with the steal. Down low. Here's Powell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Beal with it. Pass to quickly. Outside for Curry. Offline with his three. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Yaka Jonas' shot is good.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and the first shot of the night for him, no good. And Curry has it in the corner. Pass to quickly. Back to Curry. Curry setting the pick for Beal. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Heat out offense. They're rolling here with the 9-point run. Over in the corner, Hero. That three off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Powell. That one goes. Count it. Powell's got his second bucket tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Stolen by quickly. It's Beal on the wing. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Jackson Davis. Here's McGowan. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, Hero. Last time out, he had 13 points. Offline from the top of the key. Now here's Beal. Outside Curry. Quickly kicks to Curry. Outside Beal. Shoots over Hero. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pass to Yaka Jonas. Hero on the wing. He's covered by Beal. And they pick up 2. Hero's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Now, Quickly gets the three-pointer to fall. Quickly's got 5.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops at 13-0.
Going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Ivy. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Adebayo with the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Ivy, no one around him, drills the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that.
Ivy against Reeves. Lets it go from 11. The shot by Ivy, no good. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Shot from free throw range. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's MP for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Jones has got 48.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game. And now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Cunningham. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against Oklahoma City. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adebayo.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And, well, Detroit shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. Pass to Ivy to end the run. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Jones has got 53.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Basket counts.
Well, scoring in this league is never easy, and that's why you need a guy like Cunningham on your team. Somebody who can beat tight coverage.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 10, and the shot goes in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Jones with the ball for Miami. Launches from deep. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Cunningham. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Yeah, normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Good. That's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Thompson, a screen on MP. Cunningham inside, covered by MP.
That's the kind of athlete Cunningham is. He gets up fast and throws it down.
MP deciding where to go with it. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Cunningham. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Cunningham's got 16.
Well, let me tell you something. Cade Cunningham has gone from a rising star in this league to a bona fide star and putting up big numbers tonight.
Now Jones. It off in time, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Miami Heat enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Miami Heat.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league, Shaq.
Yeah, once the defense is set in half court, it's tougher to score.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. B-Ball Stars presents an intriguing would you rather about superpowers. Would you rather be able to be invisible or be able to fly, Kenny?
Come on. What's my nickname? I got to go with flight. I'm the Jet. Come on, big dog. How about you?
I'm 7'1". This is my superpower. I'm high enough off the ground already. No need to fly. Plus, I have an actual jet, and I have a superpower voice.
Invisible Shaq doesn't work either. Could you imagine size 22 shoes walking all by themselves? I don't think so.
That would be funny. You'd be very visible.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
And so here is Miami. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy connects again?
And would you believe it? He now has the 5th most 60-point games in a season.
I mean, what an achievement. He does things on the floor that no one else can do. And here's Cunningham, following the three-pointer by MP. And again, Cunningham missing. Jones from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Thompson. Ivy on the wing. He's defended by Reeves. Fades away. The shot by Ivy, no good. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
During the pass to Cunningham. halt the run, knocks down the 3 ball. Cunningham's got 19 points.
Really efficient from the perimeter. He is finding those shots, and he is making them.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Ivy. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Adebayo throws it down.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Now here's Thompson. Three-pointer. And Cade Cunningham with the 3. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Here's Ivy. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The drive by MP, and Jones slams it in.
It's a nice take by MP. Those legs have a lot of life in them.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Ivy dishes to Cunningham. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Here's Ivy. Good work defensively by Reed. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Thompson in the corner. Cunningham outside. And that time, also a missed shot. Here's Jones. And again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Duran sets the screen for Ivy. To the paint. Lays it up and off the glass. 6 points here for Jalen Duran.
And I love seeing the bigs like Duran get rewarded after they've set a screen.
And Jones with the stuff.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And here's Cunningham. 22 points for him. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The 3-pointer, no good. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter. Piston shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Thompson, a screen on Jones.
Cunningham gets credit there for attacking the defense on the interior, making them foul him in the process.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And I know younger players like MP don't often take mid-range jumpers, but still, it can be a useful weapon.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 24. And Ware pulls it down.
But that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Jones. There's a good screen. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Pistons shooting 43% from the floor. Now, Ivy. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Smart play by young MP. Saw his man, might have a better look, and he found him.
And Detroit has possession. Thompson outside. Pass to Ivy. Duran with a screen on Reeves. No problem knocking that one down. Ivy's got 19 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
On the basket by Jones.
What's gotten into him today? Yeah, this is getting ridiculous.
Cunningham on the wing. Fades back. Miami grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. A three-pointer is right on target.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Well, that's what I love about Duran. He understands his game and his limitations. He likes the ball down low. He is not going to take too many threes.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Ivy with it. 19 points in the game. And then Ivy with the jam.
Ivy showing real toughness, fighting through that contact and making a very difficult shot look easy.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Reeves against Ivy. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Reeves. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 24.
Well, this has been a huge scoring night for Adebayo, and when you consider the elite defense he brings every night, points are a bonus.
Now, here's Duran. 8 points for him. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Jalen Duran has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
And again, Miami with the triple.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. The kick out to Cunningham. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Cunningham's got 30.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
What creativity from MP. Some of these moves this kid is pulling off are just unguardable.
And, well, Detroit shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Ivy. Out to Thompson. Got a piece of it. And stolen by MP. From deep three-point territory. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Now, here's Ivy. 21 points in the game. Thompson surveying the floor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, MP. Fires from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Pass to Duran. Shoots over Ware. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And that's 10 points here for Jalen Duran. Here's Adebayo. And there it is for him.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
1:07 left to play in the third. Cunningham outside. Duran sets the screen for Ivy. Off target from outside. Jones in the post. It's up against Thompson. Adebayo finds Brooks. Down low. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
There's the unselfishness of MP, setting up his teammates nicely.
Pass to Holland, puts up a three, drops in the tray. Holland's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Here's MP, and another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Fires from the line. MP grabs the miss. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Fires the three. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Michael Porter, MP out there with Hero. Then there's Powell, and it's Hendricks in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Jones, and that one's good by Porter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to McGowan. And it's off from three-point range. Miami with the ball. Powell for 3. Connects from three-point range.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pistons shooting 43% from the floor. Quickly finds Jackson Davis. Unloads. And he can't bank that one in. And it's Miami's ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to McGowan. Will it go? Miami grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And a miss there on the triple. For Detroit, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Cunningham kicks to Quickly. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber.
Whoa! What a play!
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now, here's Quickly. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Heat.
And the basket by Jones. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
Cunningham for 3. And Jones pulls it down. MP's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. A floater, and Powell with the basket on the assist by Jones.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Now, here is Reed. Back to Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Detroit with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Cunningham's shot is off. MP fires from way outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
That's a lot of power that time, quickly making it look easy.
And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like the officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
And the Heat making a change here. Harris is checked in.
It's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now, here's Ivy. Pass to Duran. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Here's Cunningham after the made shot from Norman Powell.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
And the shot goes down. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And this team really counts on Duran for exactly that. Securing, misses, and then immediately taking it back up.
And a wide open look for Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Ivy. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
And the foul called on MP.
First team.
That's his third foul of the game. Knox, he's checked in for the Heat.
Number 34.
Collins kicks to Thompson. Pass to Ivy. They get it again.
Well, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Here's Knox. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Cunningham against Jones. Cunningham's shot is off. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. since the final quarter's gotten underway. Harris setting the pick for Jones. Stolen away. Here's Holland. Pass to Cunningham. Over Harris. Cunningham's shot is off. And here comes Harris in the fast break. Good on the shot.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Yaka Jonas is checked in for Knox. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Well, that's nice. Asserting himself inside. Harris taking it right to the defense.
Cunningham passes to Duran.
I got him.
Cunningham outside. All sorts of time. Count the basket. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that is a beautiful release from Cunningham. He's got that jumper dialed in.
Harris, good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now, here's Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. Takes a three. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Porter in the corner. And again, another assist.
And this man keeps dropping time for the fourth most ever in an NBA game.
The vision and the passing from him, just unreal, guys. Here's Cunningham. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Porter, and finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Thompson the bounce pass. Holland. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. Clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
Wasted no time on that one.
3 points.
Cunningham's got 39.
Yeah, Cunningham is good from there. He loves the short corner three.
A three from MP. Hands it from downtown.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Now, here's Ivy. Great D that time from Hero. MP passes to Porter. To the paint. Harris kicks to Hero. MP from deep three-point land. And again, Miami with the triple. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And so long, everyone.
Stay